everybody, it's Michelle, and today I've got for you a mat Pilates HIIT style workout, and we don't need any extra props, just you and your mat. Okay, so we're going to do 3 different circuits. Each circuit is going to have 4 exercises. Each exercise we'll do 45 minutes of working as hard as we can, and then we'll rest for 15. Okay, we're only going to do each circuit 1 time through. It's going to be a really quick, fast-paced workout to just get in and out of your movement for the day. Okay, so basically we're going to do 2 more Pilates-esque exercises, and then 2 more kind of body weight fitness exercises to make up that whole circuit. Okay, so it's going to be a lot of fun. So let's get right to it. Okay, so I want you to start lying down on your back on your mat. We're going to get our abs going to get started. So coming down onto your back, I want you to reach your legs out long, hip width apart, and hold onto your head. Okay, so first exercise, we're going to lift one leg up to tabletop. Keep it there as we flex forward into a curl, lay our body back down, and then lay the leg long. And then the other leg, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yes, now since we're only doing these exercises 1 time through, we're just going to try to get moving right away so we get the most out of these 45 seconds. Okay, so the leg that stays long, you want to press it into the floor to help get that opposition to curl up off the mat. Okay, we got about 10 more seconds. Good. We do the leg, the body, and the leg. So good. Good. Let's do 1 more time, coming up towards the thigh. And then rest. All right, you guys. So 15 seconds to kind of talk about our next exercise. So our legs are going to come up into a tabletop. It's going to be very similar to the last exercise, except the legs are off the mat. So from here, I'm going to straighten one leg, hold the legs how they are, curl up and down, and then return. Other leg, I stretch it, I hold the legs there as I lift and lower, and then return. Now this one is a lot more intense, so if it's too much, go back to the previous version that we did with the one leg staying down. Okay, let's do that a couple more times. So by slowing this down and doing it in 4 counts, we have to hold the legs here a lot longer, which is a lot of endurance for those abdominals. So good. Let's do 1 more time either side. Reach, curl, lower. Last one. And then come all the way in. All right, you guys, we're going to come up to standing now. So it's kind of nice to get down and up and down and up. Helps get our heart rate going a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to face side so you can see me. We're going to take 2 steps forward into a squat. Get down, down, and then take 2 steps back to come out of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now see how big of steps you can take front to back. So almost try to take up the whole width of your mat. Now let's switch which foot is going first. Yes, so we're thinking of big range, both as far as up to down of our squat, and then front to back of how big of steps we're taking. Yes? Now maybe try to go a little faster, get there and get out even quicker. So good. Last 2. And last one. Very nice, you guys. All right, next you're going to either repeat that or we're going to add a jump to it, okay? So you know your own body. You know which one is best for you. So if you're going to jump, we're going to do the jump forward and then take 2 steps back to reset. Now, think of more of a long jump, okay? We're not trying to do some big, crazy high jump, just a little hop forward and then back. Yes, now again, you can do those steps if you don't want to jump. Maybe you do a couple jumps and then a couple steps. So good. Couple more times. So getting our heart rate going. Getting our legs pumping a little bit. All right, we got about 10 more seconds. Pick your version of stepping or jumping. Yes, try to breathe in through your nose whenever you can to kind of slow your breath down. And then relax. So good, you guys. Amazing. All right, next we are going to come down onto our side. So bend your knees, sit on one hip, have your one hand on the floor, other hand to your forehead. Now we're just going to pick our hips up and stay. Reach the top arm and leg up and away, return, and then lower. I lift, reach, touch, and drop. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Lift, out, in, and down. Good, you guys feel so stable on that bottom shoulder. That's it, good. So working that whole bottom side of the waist through the arm. Okay, now on your next one, I want you to hold up there and stay with the arm and leg reaching and just tap and lift this leg to the floor and then up, holding this strong position for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then come all the way down. Whew. Amazing. All right, flip over. So you're sitting on your new hip, and we'll do that on the other side. So here we go. I lift, arm and leg reach long, and you can lift that leg as high as you'd like. Just try to keep it parallel and don't let the hip drop any closer to the mat. Now, if this is bothering your wrist, you're welcome to drop down onto your elbow. That is an awesome modification if that works better for you. Very good. That's it. Really solidify each position before you move on. In and down. All right, 2 more times. And then we're going to hold up at the top and stay and pulse with that long leg. Tap, tap, tap. Good. Feel long through the neck, through the collarbones. 3, 2, 1. And then come all the way down. Amazing. All right, you guys, come on up to standing. Next, for our next standing series, we are going to stand in a wide squat position, reach down and touch the floor. If that's too far, touch your knees, and then just stand and try to touch the ceiling. Yes, so I get low and then high. Drop and lift. Now you want to touch the floor, keeping as long of a back as you can. Now, if you'd like, you could lift your heels off of the floor or even turn that into a little hop, okay? Ooh, you do whatever you feel like you need to, and if you don't have downstairs neighbors that are gonna be upset with you jumping, yes? All right, a few more. Yes, if the floor is just too far away, set the hands on the thighs. 3, 2, 1, and then relax. Whew. Very nice, you guys. All right, we're gonna do the same thing, but with a single leg. So step 1 foot front, 1 foot back. I'm gonna reach down and almost, or maybe touch the floor. My other hand is on my thigh. Now I'm gonna stand up, pick my leg up, and reach to the ceiling. So I tap down and I tap up. If your balance isn't feeling so great, then maybe just tap the foot next to the other. All right, now I think we know what's coming. If you want, you can also jump off the floor when you reach to the ceiling. And it really doesn't have to be big to be effective. So you can just kind of puff the foot barely off the ground. So good, you guys. 10 more seconds. Whew, you don't have to touch the floor if that's too much. Last 2. And last one. So good. All right, let's do the same thing on the other leg. So, new foot front, about hip width apart. I like to go hand on this opposite thigh. That kind of gives me something to grip onto. All right, here we go. So I stand up, reach to the ceiling, and lift that leg from behind, and then return. Lift, and then return. So good. Up and drop. Okay. Now, you could absolutely lift the heel if you wanted to do kind of an in-between test of your balance, or turn that into a full-on jump. Yes, up and down, lift and lower. Amazing. Okay, almost done. Feel your core really wrapping in and around the spine. Whew. Last 3, almost done. 2 and 1. Whew. Awesome, you guys. Good. All right, here we go. Let's power through till the end. So come on down to the mat. Lay on your stomach. Now we're gonna work the back of the body, okay? We kind of did the abs, we did the sides. Now let's work the back. So here we go. Arms are gonna go out in kind of an X shape, okay? Now from here, my legs are turned out. I'm gonna lift my arms and my chest up, circle my arms to the sides, reach back, and then dive through and forward. Good. Inhale, so it's like you're swimming up out of the water. Breathe in and come up. Exhale and down. Whew, so good, you guys. This is so good for opening up the front of the body, getting out of that rounded upper back posture. That's it. Couple more times. Slow your breath down. Whew. Now that we're kind of switching gears, yes, breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. All right, you guys, last one. And then place your hands on the mat. All right, next, tuck your toes under. We're gonna push up from here for our next exercise. So you can kind of roll like a worm, letting your knees leave last to come up. Reverse that, do the worm, bend your elbows to come down. Do that again, do the worm to come up. Knees can get straight or not, and then do the worm to come down. Now, if you want to make this more challenging, straighten your legs from the start and push up flat like a board and get all the way to the floor. Okay, or you can do kind of an in-between, do as much worming of your body as you need to successfully get up and down. And absolutely, the knees don't have to leave the mat. Yes, let's do 3 more. Up and down. Touch your whole body to the floor, whole body up. Last one. Whew. And then relax. Oh, so good, you guys. All right, 2 more exercises to finish our super quick, powerful workout. So come into a plank, hands down, shoulder width apart. All right, now all we're gonna do here from our long legs, take one foot, tap it to the outside of the mat, and then return. Tap and in. So I'm stepping my same knee towards the same side shoulder. If that's too much, come onto your knees and just take one knee at a time. Try to touch your elbow to knee. Okay, that's the modification. You'll work a lot of those same muscles. Try to get your whole foot onto the floor. That's a lot of stretch and flexion for that hip. So good, you guys. It's kind of nice. It distracts us from the fact that we're doing a plank, right? If we have something else to do. Whew. Last 2. Whew. Last one. Whew. And then come all the way down. All right. Okay, trickiest one yet, our very last exercise. We're now going to get both feet to that same side, either jumping or stepping, okay? Here we go. Walk the feet back. Now, I take 2 steps. Let's try this one first. 1, 2, and then I step back 1, 2. Lead with the same side foot. So if I'm stepping to the right, I'm going to go with my right foot first, then my left, and then reverse it on the way back in. Yes? Okay, now if this is plenty hard, stick with this and just speed it up, or you can jump instead of step. So both feet touch at the same time and return. Touch and jump. Touch and jump. Whew, it's a ton of obliques, ton of shoulders to get to that twisted position. Almost done. 3, 2, 1. And then rest all the way down. Oh my goodness. So good, you guys. All right, tuck your toes under, and we're just gonna cool down for a second, okay? Take your hands to the mat, and just take a couple of cat-cow stretches, and really try to slow your breathing down. Yes, that was a lot of cardio. Whew. So you're probably breathing pretty hard and pretty fast, yeah? So really take this chance to actively slow down. Very good. All right, now just press back till the knees come off the floor. Walk your hands back to your knees. Hang over like a rag doll, so no tension. And then just bend and stretch your knees a few times. Yes, try to let the chest Get as close to the thighs as you can. That's it. 2 more. Last one. Very good. Now just roll up to standing. Nice and slowly. Whew. Come on up. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me for today's quick and challenging workout. If you wanted a little longer workout, if I were you, I would just start this video back over and do it for a second round. That'd be a really good way to get a little bit longer of a set going. But that was enough for me, I think. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, please give it a like, leave me a comment down below. If you have any feedback or requests for future videos, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel and share this video with a friend. And I'll see you next time. Bye.